This week on Life on Jupiter, we depart Jamaica for Panama, and in the rough waters, we are running dark to avoid the pirates that prowl on the Honduran-Nicaraguan banks. Well, I've got my fancy clothes on. We check out today. Officials coming in a couple of hours. I'm just going to use the internet right now. Happy to be leaving Jamaica. It's been here, 3 weeks, I think. Difficult to deal with the officials. We've had both pleasant and horrible experiences with them. Let's see how we go today. Apparently there's something wrong with my paperwork that immigration didn't do properly in check-in. So let's see how that goes. Anyway, Panama next, 3 days. Looking forward to it. All day we've been sitting here. It's 5:15, waiting for immigration and customs. They told us before 6 now. I mean, we could have gone back to the boat, but then maybe they'd come and miss us. We were supposed to get lots of things ready for the passage, like cooking some meals. Princess wanted to cook. Getting the boat ready for passage. Oh well. Hopefully, in the next 45 minutes they'll be here. Exhausting. There's officials here in Jamaica. Exhausting. Oh, it's been a long day, and we've done not much. Sitting and waiting all day for customs and immigration, but we had good internet up there, so that's the bonus. Yeah, we've just made up the seabed, dropped the table, made up the passage bed and put things away, started securing. We are leaving in the morning. Customs didn't come today, so he said he will be there 6:30 in the morning. So that's okay. That's about the time we wanted to get up and go anyway, so just have to put the dinghy in the morning and go fill out forms and get our port clearance. But yeah, otherwise, we're pretty much ready to go. Are we about done for the night? Can we chill?
Yeah. I sort of need to cook.
Well,
I can do this.
it's going to be flat water sailing, for an hour first, at least an hour, maybe 2. So maybe you can cook in the morning while...
Yeah.
Are you excited to be leaving?
Yeah. Excited to see the sloth finally.
I don't... Yeah. I'm sure they'll have a sloth there somewhere, but, it'll be in a zoo or something.
Really?
Of course. Yeah, well, maybe we'll be lucky to see a wild one, I guess. But it's not like you can pat him. Mind you, he can't run away. They're pretty slow, aren't they? He's got long claws though. He'll probably scratch you.
Really? Like that?
Probably.
Like, before they touch you, you're already far away.
Yeah, you're already
Like
a
that.
kilometre away. You're back on the boat.
It's lower than the turtle.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Crazy.
Well, we're going to get some sleep. Catch you in the morning. Well, it's just nearly 7 a.m. and I've been to see the customs guy. He came as promised at 6:30, so that's good. We've got our port clearance now. Doing a final check of the weather. Look at that. There's plenty of breeze. 15 to 20 knots, you know, maybe 25 in places, but we're going to be broad reach, so you know the most we should see is like 18 knots apparent wind on the port quarter. Should be a quick trip. 530 miles I think it was to, no, actually a little more, 550 I think, to Bocos del Toro. So I'm just going to double check the forecast here. Gets lighter. Tomorrow's lighter. That's the European model, the ECMWF. Apparently that model takes more factors into consideration, so I have more faith in that one. But always check the GFS as well. Similar, yeah, it's fine. So it should be 3-day trip, just under. I mean, we should be averaging 8 knots, which should make it 2.7 days. So we got to avoid arriving at night time. Of course, we may have to slow down. In fact, the last 50 miles of the forecast looks like the wind all drops off. So that would be our slowdown, I guess. So it should work out well. We'll arrive Friday. Hopefully in time, if we got enough energy to go and check in. So Princess is just finishing up some cooking for our passage. Got bits of chicken and salad and stuff like that. At least we'll have a day or two's worth of food before I got to go down and cook. Well, get the rest of the boat ready. I think we're ready to go, just ready to lift anchor, done everything else. Alright, see you out there. Cheers.
I cooked the food, I prepared it, and then suddenly the waves is rolling now, and then I can't go inside anymore. But Jamie prepared it. This is egg quiche. Is it right, B? Quiche?
Quiche, yeah.
Egg quiche. Wow.
Okay, we are about 100 miles south of Jamaica on our way to Panama. But right about now, we are just passing east of the Nicaraguan islands who have been pirating sailboats. So we're going to pass within about 40 miles of them, and we are running dark. We have no nav lights. Even when I go downstairs, make a cup of coffee, I make sure that the light is very dim. The AIS is on, but it's in silent mode. So we can still see ships, but they can't see us, which is fine with me. There's actually a light out on my starboard side in the direction of the islands. But it's closer than 40 miles. So the thing is, they're fishermen. They tend to operate from a big mothership, or not a big ship, but sizable, like maybe 60, 70 foot. And then they have smaller runabout boats. So they work in packs. And whoa, when they're not fishing, they see an opportunity sailing past, they take it. It's unfortunate. I'm not making any excuses for them, that's for sure. Knots from the east, and we are upwind of the islands. And it's quite a swell, sort of peaking up around the 3 meters. So it's a bit rough. I'm actually wearing a life jacket and harness tonight. Life jacket with the AIS MOB beacon, because it's been pretty rock and roll here at the moment, and could easily get thrown overboard.
Oops. Hey, Gibby. Good morning. It's our day 2 on our passage to Panama, and it's so rough. I guess it's the same like yesterday. We haven't slept that much, but last night it's a bit calm and smooth, and we did 2 reef on the main, and it makes the wind a little bit lower, so we can sleep. And then now we're back to 1 reef and full head sail. And I don't know, passing the shoal of the Nicaraguan coast is very stressful, and I guess I feel stress-free now a little bit, although it's you know, I'm not sure if they can come on this way too, you know. Um, but yeah, I'm very excited to see Panama. I heard a lot of great things about the place and the remote places there, and they said it's beautiful, and I'm excited to see the sloth.
Magda P, Magda P. This is Jupiter², Jupiter², 16.
Sir, Magda P reply.
Should we go 1-2?
1 to sir.
Magda P, Jupiter² is a sailing boat. We're about 4 miles on your 12:30. Our AIS is saying that we should pass in front of you, but either way we will avoid you, and you can just hold your course and speed.
Yes, sir, I can Alpha to starboard, so you pass clear from my boat.
Right.
Read me, sir?
Yes, we should pass in front, and if not, we will avoid you at all occasions.
Sir, I Alpha to starboard, sir.
And Jupiter² returning 16.
Nice.
Indian's hard to understand him what he's saying. This will be a close one. In fact, maybe, I mean, it would have been ideal for him to alter course to the right, but he's not turning. So we're going to pass just in front of his bow. So I initially turned to starboard just to open up the gap, but then we slowed down, which closed the gap up. So I've turned back towards him. Looks like we're crossing his bow now. I think it's no problem. I think he's actually turned a little. So, been another blowy day and a pretty rough, but not too bad. Not too bad. But sun just set and we are catching some waves. Our angle is just slightly more down wave. So, doing a bit of surfing, which is fun in the daytime, but a bit scary at night time. So, I put the third reef in. We've only got about 18 to 20 knots apparent, but I just don't want to be surfing out of control. We've had up to 18 knots surf so far. So this will keep us more in control. It'll keep the motion of the boat a little more able to sleep. And so we're still doing these sorts of speeds. We have 322 miles to go and coming up to nearly 7 o'clock. Right, so we're doing nearly just under 200 miles a day. We're doing about 190. So that works out perfectly. We shall arrive at Bocos perhaps lunchtime Friday. So we've still got another islet, tiny little sand cay over here. which is still probably Nicaraguan, so we're going to run dark again tonight. No lights, AIS in silent mode. But I tell you, the moon is full, you know. It's a little bit cloudy today, but the moon is full. It's like daylight, really. Like last night, I was reefing in the dark. I could see so well. Anyway, hopefully no pirates around. Should let Princess get some sleep. She's been tossing and turning there because we've been going too fast. When we do the big surfs, she turns around and glares at me. So now, third reef, we'll be surfing a lot less. So I've got an AIS target. He's about 10 miles away from us, and he's definitely not a ship because he's only doing 2 knots. But he's coming in our direction. Just keeping an eye on him, but it's definitely suspicious. It's definitely a fishing boat, I would say. The AIS has no information except his speed and direction. Coming slowly towards us. And we're going to lose our darkness, although it's not very dark. The full moon. Sunrise in about an hour. Hopefully we're far enough away by daylight that he doesn't see us. Stress.